Hey guys, happy Saturday and happy June, I guess. Just gonna pop my laptop down. So today I'm thinking that I'm gonna talk about something that's been going on it's like the base of pretty much every conversation that I have. Almost every conversation I have with people that want to lose weight. And I know I spoke about like being healthy. Was it yesterday or the day before? Like what is health? Just being healthy is not a goal, all of that kind of stuff. So today I want to talk about how to get a quote unquote healthy lifestyle and what it is. Right? Because like lots of people will have misconceptions of what a healthy lifestyle is for sure. So I think I want to also talk about like flexible dieting, perhaps. So that might be useful. So first off, I did a reel come up like a year ago on TikTok. It was like 1 year ago or wherever it was, 2 years ago. And I said in there, when it comes to having a healthy lifestyle, what does that look like? What does that actually look like? Does it mean, because if you put into any stock image site, right, Google or like Pexels or Shutterstock or whatever, if you put in like healthy lifestyle, what comes up? Tell me. Tell me what comes up. You get things like a girl with like a smoothie or something, which is like yeah, a girl with like a smoothie, or you get runners, or like someone stretching, right? You get all these kinds of like things, or someone in a kitchen with a salad, like you're not that happy eating a salad. Generally, that's the kind of thing, and it's always like white, aesthetic kind of look, and it's clean. It's like a clinical kind of look. I mean, their kitchens are never full of shit, They never got like kids' plates stacked up, or like, their husband in the background, like, I want to eat something else. I don't want to eat a salad. Right? It's always very clinical. It's always very, it's stock pictures, right? But that's then what we kind of portray as healthy when we think about people in the media. We're like, oh, this person's on a health kick. And they're walking around with like a shake bottle with a smoothie, or they're now, running or doing these classes and they've lost weight. I think people equate these things to weight loss when it's not necessarily true. You can have a healthy lifestyle, but still eat shit, still gain weight, right? And there's also the other end of the spectrum. You could be anal about what you're eating, what you're drinking. You could be like one of these people who are obsessed with tracking like every single lick. Now there are times why I do recommend this, like everything that you eat, you track. Like there are times that I recommend this, especially when the girls doing photo shoots. It's so important for us to know exactly what they're eating, what they're drinking. But if you ask any of the photo shoot girls, I'm sure they would tell you that the extreme end that they're going through at the minute is not a healthy lifestyle. And it's not. Like I warn them before they join the photo shoot that it is not healthy, it's not sustainable, and they need to, continue to work with us after the shoot so that they can come out of this deficit in a healthy way. Because at the minute, it's not sustainable. Hey, but I was just talking about you. Well, talking about the photo shoot girls, and you're one of them. So it's really important that you look at, what is healthy lifestyle. My old coach is the UK Bikini Pro, and she has just come from her pro competition, but it's not a healthy lifestyle. She looks great. Not healthy. Not healthy at all. Mentally, it's not healthy. Physically, it's not healthy. But it's a challenge, and at the end of the day, it's her job. That is her job. So she has to do it. Just like an athlete, right? A lot of things that athletes do might not necessarily be healthy, but it's their job. Actors also, actors like lose a lot of weight, gain a lot of weight for roles, also not healthy, but it's their job. So there are going to be times that you need to do extremes, but it doesn't mean it's healthy. So back to having this like healthy lifestyle picture in our head. So we've got green smoothies, super clean kitchen, they're out running, they're doing their stretches, they're like, I fucking love my life. When we all know if that was our life, we would not be happy. So, what is a healthy lifestyle? In your opinion, might be different to mine, but in my opinion and my experience with clients, no, exactly, Basha. You couldn't do this extreme, this long term. No, it's not. It's not healthy. It's not a healthy way to do it, and so that's why we work the after the shoot to pull you out in a healthy way and rebalance your hormones. So that's I'm black on my finger, and now I've got on my face. Oh damn. So with our experience of working with like hundreds of women, personally and professionally, I think a healthy lifestyle is one that is balanced, is one where you're supported, is one where both your mental and physical health are prioritized. And we start to look at our journey in a growth mindset rather than, I haven't lost the weight, I'm losing weight, yeah, I haven't lost the weight, I'm shit. So we look at it like, what am I doing? What am I achieving? We look at different things like energy, we look at mood, we look at sleep, we look at digestion. We look at the whole shebang instead of just the scale. And that is a healthy lifestyle. So I think healthy lifestyle is flexibility and balance. And I say those two together because it's very easy to have a flexible diet or flexible approach, but it's not balanced. What do I mean by this? There's something called IIFYM. So if it fits your macros, you might have heard it. Flexible dieting could be another term for that, I guess. And what this basically does is it says, well, if you've got 2,000 calories to eat a day, doesn't matter what you eat, as long as it fits your macros, as long as it fits within your calories, as long as you're doing, X, Y, Z, that's all good. Which is fine, but it's not healthy. Why not? It's not healthy because of the amount of shit that we could potentially eat. Even if it's low in calories, it's still not good for you, right? So, I mean, smoking's got no calories, as far as I'm aware. Not good for you, though. They'll feed macros, so you may as well do it. But if you've got 2,000 calories a day and you can have a pizza, and you're like, yeah, I can fit this pizza in, I can't eat anything else. You're not getting any nutrients, you're probably not going to feel full, you'll probably still be hungry. Your gut health is going to decline, your mental health will decline. And although it's fine to have this flexibility, you need the balance, which means that you can have the pizza, just not all the time. You need balance to go with it. And I think that is what a healthy lifestyle looks like. It's not about saying, no, I can't go out with my friend. It's not about saying, no, I can't, have a glass of wine, or I can't do X, I can't do Y. But instead, it's like, well, I can, but it needs to be a balance. And that's what I think is really important. When it comes to having a healthy lifestyle, people automatically think of running, green smoothies, spin, sweating, being bang on. But that's not reality. That is not a healthy lifestyle, in my opinion. Healthy lifestyle is balance. And so what I've experienced myself is I've gone through the flexible lifestyle. I've gone through it fits. If it fits, it sits. And I didn't look great, to be honest. I was like, yeah, I'm losing weight, but I didn't look great. And so when I went into more of like a health-based approach, which ironically, is the healthy lifestyle, looking at how my gut was doing, looking at how I was feeling, my energy, my stress, my mental health, all of these kinds of things, I looked way better, even though actually I was eating more calories, but I looked way, way better. So it's not always about calories, right? It's about the quality of the calories as well, which is really important. And it's something that a lot of people don't, especially bros. I'm not slagging them off, but they don't know what. Some do, obviously, but some do not. So that's going to be a problem especially for women, when it comes to if they've got any hormonal issues, how their gut digests food, what your diet history is like, all of these different things are going to play a role. And so it's not always about the calories, it's about the quality of those calories as well, right? So that's important. And like I say, I've done it, but I didn't look great. But then I pushed myself into health, and I looked way better. So what else do you need to have a healthy lifestyle? One thing I'm tired of hearing, here goes, is I can't have X because my partner doesn't like it, or my partner likes a drink, so I'm gonna have a drink, or I can't do this because my kids da 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 da. Your partner can cook their own food. You know that? Did you know that? And if they are the chef, for example, like Cam is the cook in our house, I would either say to him, look, can we eat more of this or less of this, or can we swap this out for this, and give him examples. Luckily he knows, but if I needed to help him, then I would give examples. And I'd also sit down with him and say, like, look, this goal is really important to me. Is there a way we can work on it together? Is there a way you can help us? Or I'd cook my own food separately, whatever. I would do meal prep on a Sunday till like Wednesday, and then I would do another one on Wednesday, and then I would eat that food. You do not have to drag everyone along on your fitness journey. Is it beneficial? Yes. Of course you want your family to be healthy. Of course you want your partner to be healthy. Of course you want your kids to be healthy. But if they do not want to be on that journey, you can't force them. If there's anything I've learned, can't force someone for a weight loss journey, I can tell you. So, do it yourself. You don't need their approval, and I think sometimes it's very easy to use it as an excuse, like, oh, but my partner, but I can't be bothered to cook extra. Well, do you know what? Most people can't be bothered to stay unhealthy, right? So you've got to choose your heart. You're always going to have difficult choices in life. Choose your heart. So having that support, and also from friends. So if your friends are like, oh, just come out, you used to be so much fun, you're boring. Oh, they're not friends. In my opinion, they are saboteurs. That's the word, isn't it? And you have to self-advocate. You have to say, no, this is not okay. I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that, or I want to do this, I want to do that. And if people judge you, like if you want to take your food, say on a girls' night, and you're like, oh, I can't have that. Well, I don't use the word I can't for starts, but I don't want to have that Chinese. Like, I really want to focus on my goals right now. This is really important to me. The worst thing you could do is give in, because it'll make those feel uncomfortable. Oh, you're making me uncomfortable because you're sitting there eating your prepared, delicious chicken meal, and I'm sat here eating this junk, basically. And you're making me look bad. That's what it is. You're making your friends look bad by committing to your goals, and they don't like to admit it. They don't like to see it. They don't like to say it. So instead, it's easier for them to make you feel bad about your commitment to your goal. And that's not a friend, is it? If you've got to think about it the other way. If your friend was like, oh, Bushra, I don't want to do Chinese and wine tonight. Is it all right if we go for a walk? Or can I bring my own? Like, I don't want to put everyone else off or whatever, put everyone else out. But is it okay if I bring my own? You don't even ask permission, just say I'm bringing my own. We're adults. And then what would you say if your friends did that? You wouldn't say, no, fuck off. Stay fat like me, would you? You'd say, whatever you want. Actually, yeah, that is a good idea. Maybe we can go for a walk instead. The weather's good. I need to get some activity in. I'll support you, right? I'd hope. That's what you say to your friends. And if you are the type to go, oh, you're boring. You used to be so much more fun. Oh, you've changed. Yes, that's the point. They are changing because they're unhappy with where they're at. I've done this so many times, taking my own food. Yeah. Also going for walks instead of getting pissed and eating junk food. Yeah, exactly. And look at you now, Bushra. Look at you now. And Bushra likes a drink. She went out the other night, or she didn't drink the other day. She felt great the next day. Is she going to stay sober for the rest of her life? Probably not. If she wanted to, I'm sure she could, but she doesn't want to because she likes it. And that's cool. But she's not going out every night, right? Just like I like pizza. And I have it sometimes, once a week. But I'm not having it every night. And so you've got to think about the same. But yeah, if your friends are, or your partner is stopping you from getting to your goals, time to reassess that relationship, I think, guys. Either your partner wants you to, or your friends want you to be fat and miserable and unhealthy and take years off your life, or you haven't portrayed the importance of this goal. And I think sometimes people are so, especially Brits, right? We don't admit any of our flaws or any of our struggles. We don't want to be like, oh, I feel like shit because every time I look in the mirror, all I say is my belly rolls winking at me. So much so that I'm ashamed to look in the mirror. I just run past the mirror when I get out of the shower. Or, oh my God, my confidence at work. I've got all these ideas, but I'm too scared to speak up because my lack of self-confidence. So I know that I could do a better job than the person above me, but I'm so scared and my self-esteem is so low that I don't want to step out or step up and stand up. But if you don't portray that to or maybe your partner, maybe you and your partner aren't having sex anymore, you're avoiding that conversation. Have the damn conversation. Say, like, we're not having sex anymore. I know it's partly my fault because I don't feel comfortable in my body. I want us to be happy. I want this relationship to work. So I need your support on this. If you want to get laid, cook me better food. But they're the conversations you should be having, not being ashamed that you actually want to get to a goal. If you bought a new house, people will be like, congratulations. Or if you were working on saving for a house, people are like, yeah, good for you. Yeah, no, we don't need to go out this week. I know you're saving for a house. That's important. If you got a new job or go for an interview, they say, congratulations on getting an interview. No, we don't need to go out tonight. You need to prep for your interview. That's cool. But if you say, I'm trying to lose weight, people are like, oh, that's boring. And I honestly think it's their lack of self-belief and lack of self-discipline and their own goals. They're ashamed of themselves, so they would rather bum you out than support you. Your own health is important. Exactly, Pasha. Your own health is important. So that's basically it. Should I put this on today? Yeah, why not? That's basically it. I wanted to talk to you guys about that. Having balance, having flexibility, and having the support of people. And actually knowing you don't have to use your partner as an excuse or your friends. You know, I think if you're using those excuses, actually your excuse. Like if Bushra's husband, cooked for her and he wasn't on board, then she'd probably cook for herself. She does cook, but she would just cook for herself. If Cam was not on a health kick, if he wasn't trying to lose weight or whatever, he'd probably still eat healthy generally, but I would just ask for less of it. So less of the rice or less of the bread. And that's the thing. You don't have to eat totally separate meals, but also if you're like, oh, but my husband likes chicken nuggets and smiley faces. Okay, well, yes, you don't want to be eating those very often, but is that healthy for them? And maybe you need to have a conversation like, okay, well, maybe we can try and make our own potato faces or whatever. If you want if you want a turkey dinosaur, you can make our own in a healthy way. So you do them together. But ultimately, if they say, no, I still want the McCain's smileys or whatever, let them. You do you. Because the only person that you can be letting down is yourself. And what's going to happen in a few years' time where you're constantly cooking for them, you're not eating what you want, you're not losing weight, you're still eating the same thing because you don't want to upset them, people pleaser, then you're going to start to resent them. Remember that time I asked you, I'm still upset with my body, but you have not supported me. I've told you it's important, but you're using them as an excuse. But honestly, it's because you were scared to upset them or to step out of line or to be, to advocate for yourself and say, I don't want this. I want this. And do something out of routine. I think a lot of people are scared of doing as well. But the routines that you have are the routine is the culmination of your current body, right? So all of your history, all the things you used to eat and used to do, that's why your body looks like it does. Whether it's a super fit body or a super unhealthy body, your decisions and your lifestyle leading up to this point is what has created your body. I cook for everyone so we don't get poisoned. He actually used to eat better than me. There we go, used to. But now you're a pro honey busher. Pro. So that's it, guys. Choose your heart. Choose a lifestyle that you want. Not hitting spin class at 5 a.m. Not just drinking smoothies. Not starving yourself. Not being all or nothing. Like having flexibility and having balance and having the support from others. But knowing that your goal is more important than the acceptance of those around you. That's the summary of that. So I'm going out for some food. Going out for some brunch. What time is it? Almost 10. Going out for some brunch. So if you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, I will speak to you guys soon. Bye-bye.